Yo, so a lot of people have been rerolling in Wuthering Waves, and to be perfectly honest with you, I have no idea why people are doing that. We get so many rewards. We get 2 5-star selectors now. We're getting extra pulls in the mail. You can just get what you want if you just play the game the way that it was intended. Why are people re-rolling when you can just get what you want, man? It's crazy. Even streamers and content creators, YouTubers and whatnot are re-rolling, and I just don't get it, man. Like, here's the thing. Like, there's sometimes situations where you re-roll and it just goes in your favor. But there's 5 different standard banner characters, for example. Most people are optimizing their reroll by doing the first 50 pulls on the novice banner, getting that guaranteed 5-star. It's a random 5-star, so you have a 20% chance of getting the one that you want, a 1 in 5 chance. And then if that goes well, they keep playing. If it doesn't go well, then they start re-rolling. And that takes, like, I don't know, I haven't re-rolled, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't know the exact time, but it's probably like 30 minutes to an hour or something like that to do a re-roll, like a good re-roll in Wuthering Waves. Going beyond that 50 pull takes too much time. It's not worth it, in my opinion, whatsoever. So there's people in my Discord, for example. There's like maybe 1 or 2 people that had success with their re-roll. Everybody else that's been re-rolling has not gotten what they wanted, and it's been like 3 days. Maybe 4 days? Why are people doing this? It's like, am I crazy or something like that? Do you guys just have so much free time that you just want to like dump all of your time into like nowhere? It doesn't make any sense to me. Now, I will say that re-rolling to try to get Jian off of the premium banner, that might make sense to me. Like, if you actually really want Jian, that kind of makes sense to me. And by the way, don't get it twisted, okay? In my opinion, there's no such thing as time wasted as long as you guys enjoy yourself. Okay, so if you're enjoying yourself, that's fine. Do whatever you got to do. Don't let me, some idiot on the internet, or anybody else tell you what to do. But it's just a suggestion and like maybe like some help to try to give you guys some awareness, because even Gacha Smack, bro, was re-rolling in this game to try to get a specific character. I believe it was Jinzhou. Hopefully, I'm probably butchering her name so bad, and it sucks because I actually want that character, and I'm probably not going to get her because I don't deserve her now because of that. But Jinzhou, that's like the character that a lot of people are really going for right now, and he was trying to reroll into her, and he just wasn't getting it done. He even quit and decided not to reroll, as far as I understand from his video. And it did make for some funny content. It did make for some good content. But if you think Gacha Smack would have rather spent a whole day re-rolling versus just getting the character that he wanted by playing the game and just using the 5-star selector on it at this point, you're wrong. Okay, like, it did make good content, it was funny, I'm sure he enjoyed his experience, but at the end of the day, I'm sure he would have rather just started the game and just started playing and used the 5-star selector once we get it. Now, sure, we had no idea on launch that we were going to be getting 2 5-star selectors, to be fair, but we 100% knew we were going to get at least 1 5-star selector. So it doesn't make any sense to me, okay? Let me give you guys an example of why not re-rolling is actually pretty good in Wuthering Waves. I wanted Kilcharo, and I wanted Jinzhou. Okay, those are the 2 characters off the standard banner that I wanted. And on the 50 pull for the novice banner, I just got lucky and got Kilcharo. You know what that means? That means I have 2 5-star banner characters from the standard banner that I'm going to be able to choose for free if I just play the game. That means that I could either get Jinzhou and then pump either one of those 2 up with another, like, you know, it's not an Eidolon or a Constellation. I forget what it is, but you know when you get an extra copy, you can pump up the character and make them stronger. I could either do that or just pick one of the other 5-star banner characters. Bro, really soon, I'm going to have either 3 of the 5 standard banner characters right off the rip, or 2 very strong characters off the 5-star banner that I really wanted. Now, yeah, sure, that's also a case of somebody just getting lucky, but I feel like it's a lot better to just re-roll and I feel like it's a lot better to just play the game and not re-roll this hard. It makes no sense to me, okay? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Now, again, please don't let me or anybody else tell you what to do. If you're enjoying your experience, you like this, you know what I mean, you're having a good time, that's great, but a lot of people are probably going to end up getting bored of Wuthering Waves or disappointed with the early game because they played the early game like 500 times trying to reroll into a character. So don't come to me or don't complain. You're not going to be justified in complaining if you ever complain about the Wuthering Waves gameplay experience because you ruined it yourself. That's on you for playing the game over and over and over and over and over again in the starting area. That's on you. If you listen, the best example I can make of this is like, if you really, really like a song, everybody loves a song, right? But if you heard that song like 1,000 times in a row, you're not gonna like that song anymore. It's gonna get tiring and boring. It's like one of those songs that you hear on the radio over and over and over again, and it's great for like the first year, but the song's still on the radio after like 2 years, and people they just keep playing it over and over again. People hate that crap. People hate songs that get overplayed. So my suggestion is don't overplay your Wuthering Waves experience. The devs of this game value your time. They are the ones valuing your time. You're not really valuing your time by rerolling like crazy in this game. It's not optimal in my opinion. A lot of people are going to say, bro, but I want to min-max, and what I'm actually doing is I'm not doing the 50 roll on the standard. I'm pumping everything into the premium to try to get Jian. That way, when Yinlin comes out, I can just grind to get Yinlin. If I reroll into Jian really early, then I can just grind and get Yinlin guaranteed by the time her banner ends. And guess what? That would be a super crazy, super awesome meta play. Trust me, I thought about it too. For like 5 seconds, and then I realized that I could just get the characters I want. Think about this for a second. Okay? It's been like 3 or 4 days. If you just started the game on launch and grinded, by the end of the premium banner, like this first patch, you can just get the 5-star that you want, dude. If you just start on launch, there's so many different rewards that we're getting, and we're still getting more. And if you just played the game like it was intended, you just get what you want. But you're using up time, you're using up days of your time trying to reroll into something that you could have just gotten if you played the game naturally. You know what I mean? It's not like Nikke got us a victory, where Nikke got us a victory on launch. The main tutorial starting point was like only 10 minutes long, and then you got a boatload of really, really good rewards right off the rip, bro. That was a good game to reroll in. I rerolled in that game until I got like the best DPS or second best DPS in the game, and then I called it good right there, and then I kept playing after that. And that only took me a number of hours or maybe 1 day to do that, and so I'm still a day 1 player off of that situation because I knew that was a good game to reroll in. But Wuthering Waves is not, in my opinion, a good game to reroll in. It just, in my personal opinion, is not. Now, that's just my opinion. I'm sure plenty of you will have, your takes in the comments. And by the way, please don't take this the wrong way. And Gotcha Smack, if you end up seeing this or hearing about this, please don't take it the wrong way, bro. I love you. I think you make great stuff. You know what I mean? You're kind of like myself in a way where we're unapologetically honest about the stuff that's going on in the game, sometimes to our own detriment. But people like that need to be in the scene telling it like it is. There's too many shills in this industry. There's too many shills in the gacha gaming sphere. Every 3 weeks, guys, guess what? This character is so good. They're the best character in the game. 3 weeks later. Guys, you're not gonna believe this. This new character is the best character in the entire game. 3 weeks later. Guys, hear me out, okay? This new character's the best character in the whole game. Guys, can we stop the cap? Can we just stop and think for a second? How is every character the best character in the game? That makes no fucking sense, bro. That makes no fucking sense. Power creep does exist, but y'all are just shilling for the game, man. And then look, I'm not talking about clickbait titles. I clickbait all the time, okay? But I'm getting on a tangent here, okay? My main point is just, guys, I don't recommend rerolling in Wuthering Waves. That's really all I wanted to say with this video. I love you guys. Don't take it the wrong way. I value you, and I hope you value your time. That's all I'm saying. So, If you like Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, gacha gaming, or regular gaming in general, Elden Ring DLC, I'll see you in a month, can't wait. Consider leaving a like and subscribe to the channel, and I can see you guys in the next one. Peace out.